is Farzana binti Mas Rizal from MLG 1204B, and today I'm going to present my written report which I have completed proofreading and editing based on the document I selected. So, without further ado, let's dive right into it. First and foremost, I'm going to talk about the chosen material that I had proofread. These two images here are the attachments of minutes of meeting proposal written by my friend Humaira from University Malaya Kelantan, University Malaysia Kelantan UMK. The minutes of meetings proposes a monthly meeting for the marketing department of Sedadiri Sendirian Berhad to recap all of the agenda from their last meeting, as well as discussing a new agenda and problem that arises after the last meeting. It details the objectives and expected outcomes of the program. So, why did I choose this document to be proofread? As someone who is developing skills in proofreading and editing, I saw this as an excellent opportunity to practice identifying errors in structured grammar and formatting. I really want to test my ability to refine a document while preserving the author's intent. Additionally, as a formal document, this proposal provided a chance to focus on improving professionalism and coherence, which are essential for official communication. Now, let's move on to the first aspect of my analysis. I will present the context error I have detected in this document first. The first error is formality issues. The writer should use dates formats that are suitable for legal business document. As we can see here, instead of using numerals in the sentence, the number actually should be written in words, as it will make the content more precise and sound more polite. Next, the writer should use common business document fonts like Times New Roman, size 12, or Arial, size 11. The use of fonts like Amasis MT Pro will cause formatting issues to the document and will decrease viewers' engagement with the material's content. And lastly, is the consistency error. The author did not maintain a consistent way of writing the time in the document. For example, the author include abbreviation or period for the word PM and AM at the beginning of the document, but excluded in some part of the document. Using the proper abbreviation of time is important, as it denotes the specific time intended and increase the reader's engagement with the context. Next, let's discuss language errors. I noticed a few recurring issues that could be improved to make this document more polished and professional. The first issue that the writer had made is the subject-verb agreement. For example, the subject chairman is a singular, so the verb express and welcome must be spelled with an ed at the back, as it must agree with the subject in number and tense. Wrong subject-verb agreement can cause misinformation of the content, as well as decrease the document professionalism. Next is word of choice. Here, the author states that the board member of the meeting agreed that the agenda on the last meeting as a true document, when it really should be stated as accurate, as it sounds more formal and structured, enhance the clarity of the proof document. Lastly, the phrases true document is missing punctuation of period at the end of the sentence. All complete sentences must end with a period in generals, especially in legal business document. Now, let's move on to the content. I identified areas where additional details or clarity would enhance the document. For instance, the writer uses dates like 31st February 2024 for their next meeting, which does not make any sense as the date does not exist. Since 2024 is a leap year, the author probably meant a date somewhere between 20 until 29 February. This kind of mistake will cause confusion and may affect the readability of the document's content. Moving on is the clarity in minutes arising. In this situation, the word resolve is way more appropriate since it clearly indicates that an issue has been identified and fixed. It conveys the idea that something had been done to address problem, which gives one feeling of contentment and completion. Lastly is the clarity of agreement. The author did not mention who approved previous meeting agenda, so the content problem in the original sentence is the ambiguity surrounding who is making the agreement. By adding committee members, it makes the sentence clearer who participates in the decision-making process and improve the completeness and quality of the data provided. Finally, let's look at the revised version of the document. After proofreading and editing, the proposal now has become consistent, has a consistent formatting, clearer objectives, and improved language use. The revised document effectively communicates the meeting's purpose and plans in a professional manner. By addressing the formatting inconsistencies, enhancing the content clarity, and correcting language errors, the minutes now appears more polished and well organized. To conclude, I feel like this assignment was a valuable learning experience for me. It allowed me to apply my proofreading skills in a practical context and gain confidence in making meaningful improvement to a document. So that's all from me. Thank you for your time and attention. Have a good day.